lines so bad. Just like in the last 2 weeks.
Look, we might as well start podcasting right now and talking about the lines on your eyes, because this has a lot to do with what I need to get off my chest.
I didn't even say I had lines on my eyes.
Yes, she did, you guys.
Nope, that was out of nowhere. I was literally feeling better about myself, and then she was like, look at the lines on your eyes.
She's such an asshole. I would never. It's the IMOMSOHARD podcast.
Yep, tell them where we can find it.
Wherever you listen to podcasts, but guess what else? You can watch the video on YouTube.
You can go to just our YouTube page and you can see the video. Here's the other thing that you're supposed to get to faster than we do.
What?
We're supposed to get to faster. Rate, review, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Now, if you're our kids, they do it so fast. They're like in their daily lives, they talk about it like.
Let me do it the right way.
Go.
Hey guys, we've got a YouTube channel where we're putting our podcast. Rate, review, and subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Life Hacks. That wasn't even close to how fast they do it. They're like, hey, do you like me? Hit that subscribe button down below.
Hey, everybody. This is how I'll build my confidence and then also destroy it before I'm even 18 years old.
Absolutely.
But you know what else? We can deal with it. We did a swimsuit video that was on YouTube. So if we can survive that.
You know what? Not one rude comment.
Yeah, not
one.
No, some of you, I have to say, fuck all y'all. Which also reminds me to say, don't listen to this with your kids.
That's right. Don't listen to this with your kids. But on the subject of us doing that swimsuit video, I was overwhelmed and then started to feel worse because everyone was like, you guys are so brave.
Yeah, that was on Facebook.
That was on, then we did have it on YouTube.
Yeah, when it was on YouTube, it was like a bunch of disgruntled 20-year-old boys.
20-year-old boys were checking us out?
No, they were like, oh, I thought this was porn. You just killed my boner. And now
but the fact is, they watched it.
Good point.
So we're hot among 20-year-olds is what you're saying. What you're saying is that I've got a chance.
I'm not feeling
I don't want 20-year-old boys. You know what?
What am I going to do with the 20-year-old boy?
That's 100% true. Here's how I know I've gotten old.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to have him leaf blow my backyard. That's what I'm going to do.
I'm going to think you guys can move sod.
Yeah, I actually want to move my dining room around.
That's all I think about. I need some meaty boys to come over so I can move Eleanor's bed to a different wall because I don't want to ask my husband because he has an attitude about it.
I'll give you both a shiny quarter.
Yeah, I'll give you some lemonade and a quarter. I'll order a pizza. We can all watch a movie together. I went to an LAFC game, which was so fun.
What's that?
It's Los Angeles Football Club, which is their soccer team.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That Will Ferrell kind of started, and it's a new stadium. And then, of course, we went into COVID, so it's literally they're like dusting it off, like. So my husband asked, for his birthday, he's like, what he really wants is a beach. But I'm like, can I buy something? And I'm happy to buy that, but that's harder to find. Can we just buy tickets to something? And he's like, I want to go to an LAFC game. I said, done. So I got really good seats and we went to the game, and the soccer players are so hot. They are so fit. They run so fast. And all I could think to myself is, oh my God, their moms must be so proud. Aww. And I was like, oh my gosh, that one looks like he's 20. I wonder if he's like homesick or like.
You're asexual
I'm
now.
Like no longer in the zone of, like, to me, it felt like I never even considered it. Now, like Vela, that's different because he's like 34 and smoking hot for LAFC. He's one of the players. He should be our hot flash. Good God. He's so good. He's so good looking. But the whole game is so fun. So I put this on our.
I'm going to do with the 34-year-old either. They don't have a 401k that's established. Like, do they own a home yet? I mean, and
at 34, you can start putting a lot of pressure on them. So that feels right. They can start to take the pressure of me, like me going like.
Nothing men love better than a
little bit of pressure
on them. Yeah.
Yeah, a woman who's arguably like aggressively non-sexual and
like, wait, what do you want me for?
Yeah, what do you want?
Dual income.
Yeah.
Dual incomes in your
moving
sperm.
furniture. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not going to let you knock me up. I'm done with that. Well, onto a better conversation.
Oh, our live show?
Oh yeah.
You guys come to our live show.
So fun.
2-person stand-up show.
That's
It's
aggressively sexual.
Really,
because we are.
It is, shamelessly. But it's also really silly and nostalgic, and it's a good time.
It's a good time. Our whole goal is to make you laugh the whole time you're there. And the word on the street is people are leaving with sore abs and sore cheeks.
We're proud of it.
husbands are having a good time, friends are having a good time, aunties, ladies, all kinds, shapes, sizes are having fun.
We get a lot of messages saying that I peed myself.
Yeah, that's our subject.
That's our subject for today, because it's really. I've been saying forever. How long have I been saying like I hate this thing that's broken? Because before we do the live show, I literally have to pee about 15 times.
Well, first of all, I gotta take out my Invisalign.
Okay. This always happens, you guys. This is a new part of the show. Not only do we do a hot flash and a mom box, we also do the I gotta take out my Invisalign.
I can't deal with it. I can't articulate.
We'll get a musical sting for it.
I have a small mouth. I do. And it makes it feel like I've got something in my mouth when I'm talking, and I don't. So there's that.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay. When you're nervous,
Nervous pee.
you nervous pee like 50 times before you do a show.
That makes sense.
But then it's like a drip, drip. But I'm talking about like peeing all the time, especially after you have babies.
It's totally,
when they wreck your floor.
Well, that's what happened. Like I will just move too quickly and I will pee a little bit. And then I want to talk about all the ways in which I pee because I know it's super hot. But I'm also really mad about the way that like it gets handled.
What do you mean?
Medically and stuff like that.
Right.
That's
There's
like,
not very many options. Also, this is my favorite when someone's like, so you pee your pants a lot. Here's what you have to do. 5,000 Kegels and some pelvic floor exercises. I'm like, have you...
No, listen, I am not going to involve my insurance to get finger banged by another woman.
Wait, you can use your insurance?
She's like, wait. I'm switching plans. No, there's like physical therapists.
Yes.
That, like trying to help you strengthen your muscles. I don't want that. I don't have time for that. I want a pill or I want a shot because men get that. When their shit's broken, it's easy. And
that's like, because men don't assert shame to any problems they have. They're like, oh, my wiener's broken. And then Pfizer's like, you know what we should do? We should make a wiener medicine.
Yeah, let's devote all resources
Let's fix
to
your
that.
boner.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now Pfizer literally...
Hold on, cancer. Let's put you on the back burner while we fix a bunch of wieners.
Yeah, let's fix a bunch of wieners because that's the most important thing. And the side effect being is if your wiener is lasting for too long, go to the doctor. And no man is like, well, this is a problem.
Because we're supposed to deal with it. And I think it's archaic and it really irritates me because it's sort of like... My doctor, my OB, who I thought was really great, and he is great, but he did say one thing that really pissed me off. He's like, well, pain's just a part of childbirth. And I'm like, not if you were having the babies, man.
Yeah.
They'd have it figured out.
They'd give you an epidural on month 3.
It would be, or it would be different. It wouldn't even be an epidural because those scare some people. They want to do it like naturally. It would be some other thing. They would have had it figured out.
Right.
So that you didn't even have to deal with it. Hold on, let me calm down again.
Okay, you're going to pee your pants now. Calm down.
I'm going to get upset and pee my
pants.
Here's
the thing about peeing your pants that feels... Okay, when you potty train, right?
Are you talking post babies to
No,
yourself?
I'm talking about when you potty train your children.
Okay.
There's this great book that I read, and I think it's called Oh Shit, We're Potty Training or something like that. I cannot remember it specifically, but I've never read a book and memorized it more than that because I was so scared. Not the title. Like, oh shit, we're potty training. Can you find it, Casey? It's something like that. Oh, anyway, this book is like a user's manual for potty training. It is not tender or kind. It is like, here's brass tacks, what potty training is and why we feel this way about potty training. And one of the things that really stuck out to me is there's this, like the historical references and why, like in our evolution, potty training has been so important is like mind blowing how big of a deal it is. Like,
oh, sure.
You know, when you think about civilization and you think about a little town or a city and you're like, which way does the stream go? Well, I don't want the poop to go.
Don't poop in the stream.
Don't poop in the stream. It's going to go downhill. You know, shit rolls downhill. Mm-hmm. So in potty training, they talk about like how important it is to have your kid potty trained by a certain age because you start to assert shame to having accidents, pooping your pants, peeing your pants. You've never been more demoralized if you crap yourself as an adult or pee your pants as an adult. So as kids, when they're learning to potty train, there's shame there too. But as women, after you have a baby and you all of a sudden, God forbid, have a natural bodily response and sneeze, you blow out your South situation so fast that like you're left with a wet spot like you sat on a water balloon, and it's shame. You feel shame. It's hard as a woman. You feel disgusting. You feel unattractive. You feel like you're gonna smell. You feel like your pants don't ever dry.
I feel like, and then I'm gonna get a yeast
infection. Your pants are soaked, and then what, you're supposed to wear a freaking panty liner every day of the week? That feels bad.
I don't necessarily feel ashamed, but I do feel like it just is another like check on my unattractive list, or like the I feel old and like, and I remember when I was like in high school, I used to always have to pee before a dance team. What are you doing?
I got an eyeball situation.
Hold on. You want me to poke it?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Oh, look that way. No, what is it? You have an eyelash?
I'm sorry. It's just such an aggressive eyelash.
I don't see it though.
Sorry, everybody can watch me on that.
Is it a hair?
Well, I didn't brush my hair.
She has a hair growing out of her eye. We knew it was coming.
God, talk about demoralizing. Try having a goatee when you're 4.
Well,
that's demoralizing. When someone's like, "You have so much lip hair," and I'm like, "Fuck you, I'm 8."
That is unacceptable for somebody to say that to you.
And Tom Selleck has it, and it's attractive. Why can't it be attractive on me? I don't understand. Now I'm good. My eyeball's better.
You better? Okay. Because that was like the nervous pee feeling, and I would get that. And
when are you talking about again?
Before, like, I would like do a dance team performance or something like that.
Nervous pee is very normal.
And I could still go out and jump and do all the stuff
and
not pee
at all.
And now it's like I say to my kids, and I hate it. It's a joke, but I'm like, I can't get on the trampoline with you.
Oh,
because I'll pee.
Oh.
And
yeah.
I can't control that.
I forget every time I get on that trampoline.
Every muscle, and they don't get it. And I remember not getting it when my mom did too, because I remember she actually got a hysterectomy because her uterus was like so heavy on her bladder.
Yep.
That they did that, and she had to have like something else done.
Yeah, that's another thing. We're like, just take out all the equipment.
Yeah,
that's no big deal.
Yeah, and then put me on hormones.
Then put me on hormones. Yeah. We're just like, hey, let's just take it all out and not make a big deal out of it. I'm like, it's a huge deal. It's literally organs in your body that control your hormones. It's a giant deal. It's like,
that's what I'm
saying. Hey, let's just take out the carburetor.
It's so indelicate, and that's the way they're handling it when they should handle it more respectfully. You can't just like gut the kitchen because the stove doesn't work.
Right.
Like there's other things that you could do.
That's a really good, I like a kitchen renovation. And if we're talking about hoo-ha's and kitchen renovations on the same floor,
that's super attractive.
It's a floor nonetheless.
Well,
I agree with you. I remember I took the kids, and I think we talked about this in a video one time. I took the kids to a trampoline park.
Yeah.
And I remember this is when I was 2 kids deep. I was puffy from still trying to lose baby weight, but I wasn't going to get back to my pre-fin weight. I kind of knew that about my body, but I was like, I just wanted to be more active, and I felt like, God, if I'm not active with them, when am I going to do it?
Yeah.
So I was like, let's go to a trampoline park, trampoline place. We can all jump together, and we can go into this. So I wore these pants, and
white linen.
They were light. And I got the kids out there. They were my khakis. They were.
Yeah, that you might as well have worn a sign that said "Stand back,
look
we'll
at my
pee
crotch."
On you. Yeah,
I got out there.
You should just get one that like those
I know.
saddle pants with
those
the big
saddle
dark
pants.
spot.
I know. I got out there, and it was like even just the actual act of me walking onto the trampoline. I was like, oh.
That's not good. Yep.
So then all of a sudden I'm jumping, and my hands, I'm holding my crotch, and I'm like, I can't. And I am trying to run to the bathroom holding my crotch. My kids are like, what? Like Eleanor's not even 2.
Yeah.
And I'm holding my crotch as I run to the bathroom, and it's like I exploded. I was like, I just went to the bathroom. Where's all of this coming from?
Yeah.
It's like there's literally a hole in my plumbing. Or there's an extra hole I didn't know about, which is very likely because
we could trick you with that, I feel like.
You could be like, there's a 4th hole, and I'd be like, there you go. That's why I didn't know.
I knew it.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I also like have this really great thing, which I feel like is super upsetting, is I will make it to the bathroom, I will pee, and I stop peeing,
and
then I pull my pants up,
and you're still peeing.
Pants.
You're still peeing.
It just like kicked in again, and I literally have no warning. I have no warning. I didn't know it was going to happen. I didn't like. It's almost like I was like, oh, I'm good, so I could relax a little bit, and that relaxing a little bit makes me pee my pants.
Totally, and I agree with you. I feel like at this point, I'm like, you're right. There are a lot of women out there that are not women, but there are a lot of physical therapists out there that specialize in pelvic floor
That's
work.
what I'm talking about.
Which I think
your
is
fingers
they
in there.
well they do, but there's more to it than that. My friend does it, and she they work on those micro muscles inside of your
hand the size of a ball glove too.
Or she's like she should play the piano because it's like chef's
that
kiss.
good? Okay.
Listen, I just went and I was like, oh, we're working on my pelvic floor. I thought we were dating. But she is excellent at her job, and she helps women figure out how to flex those micro muscles inside of there so that you're more sealed up. But my thing is like, I can't flex my macro muscles. I don't have time to flex a muscle. So when am I going to put like a thing down there and flex around it 50,000 times? By the way, that's not what I lead with either. I want a skinnier waistline. I'll pee my pants before I'd like to lose some lbs before I worry about what's in my hoo-ha.
If I'm going to lift some weights,
I want it to be for the outside of me. It's not going to be. I'm not going to be at a party and be like one of those Russian women that are like, let me carry a barbell with my hoo-ha. I'm just not.
What kind of parties do you go to?
One of those. Well, it wasn't. It's a party trick that I've heard about. That like you lift, you flex.
I've heard of people like being able to drop a single quarter. Like if you put.
What?
I can't. There's no way I can.
Drop a single quarter.
Those
you just
quarters
bend over and get it.
Would fall out like a slot machine.
Oh yeah. No. Nope.
Like in a controlled way. There's
Yeah,
no way.
no.
It's like you just triple sevens.
Mine's like a messy shelf in your garage. You just
Everything
don't know.
just falls.
Everything falls
Yeah,
off
in
to
an
the
earthquake.
side.
I know.
They're like, why do we need this? Why do we need this old timey phone?
But I don't want to do work to get it fixed.
I don't want to do work either. It's hard, and
Because
I think things don't always have to be so hard all the time.
That's right. And it wasn't like I didn't like. I understand.
You didn't do anything. You didn't like. Yeah, God.
Morally, like I didn't overeat Doritos to get my bladder
That's
to
the other
stop
thing,
working.
though. We also say, well, you didn't do anything to deserve it. You're like, well, that's shitty too. Like we're hard on women. We're sort of like, well, what qualifies as the right time for you to not have to work so hard? I don't think that we should have to work so hard in all things. I don't think it should be that hard. And if you want to go do something that makes life a little easier for you and you have the ability to do so, I'm all for it. And I am speaking of if you hire a nanny or you have plastic surgery or you whatever the fuck it is, if it makes you happy and you're not as hard on yourself about it, I'm all for it.
And here,
maybe we all have those things and we just don't say it.
I'll have what?
Maybe there are women out there that are like, you know what I do? I do this thing, or I got a mommy makeover, but I didn't want anyone to make me feel bad about it. And we're just not open enough to listen to the things that we give ourselves, that we only listen to the things that we don't give ourselves.
I mean, I think it's total BS anyways that insurance doesn't help cover like
a tummy tuck.
A tummy tuck because it literally is something that's broken.
I would have been like stitch me up.
I'm not saying they should like cover lipo and like
I am. I want to come out of that hospital carrying my baby with a 6-pack. And I'll tell you what happened. I went in, I had Finn. I was like, I'm going to drop like 50 pounds, right? When I come out of the hospital. Nope. Gained 9, couldn't button my shirt.
Yeah.
Demoralizing.
Yeah.
Holding my baby. The picture I have of me leaving the hospital with my husband is me wearing his shirt because the shirt that I brought didn't fit and I could not button it. And in the picture of me holding my new beautiful baby boy, if you look down, one of the buttons has broken and it is my belly button poking through. That's why I've never shared that picture. It is literally the most disgusting thing you've ever seen.
That most people come out of the hospital wearing a 44. I mean,
I know. True. You go in as a 34,
totally
you come out wearing a 44.
Size. Yeah. It's a very...
They should give us a tummy tuck and satin pajamas that fit, that are like,
my
and
stomach,
a new pier.
If you've ever seen our Amazon special, you know what we're doing. Like your stomach doesn't go back. Like,
neither does your uterus. Neither does your...
I know people who are like hardcore weightlifter people. They don't have an ounce of body fat and their stomach skin is wrecked.
Also, you still pee.
And
I don't care how thin you are if you've had babies. Also, it is a thing that
But
happens
if
when you age.
If you get a tummy tuck, that helps you not pee.
Well, I've only looked into getting a tummy tuck 5 times. I've only gone to a doctor 8 times. I've gone to the same doctor 5 times. He's like, after this, I'm going to start charging you for a consultation fee. I'm like, fair. I'm sending you Christmas cards. Basically what the tummy tuck does is it doesn't necessarily fix that you will pee, but it helps pull everything up and
so
you
it's
can
not-
support your abs are then, because if you have what I have, which is the diastasis, which is the abs have been blown apart, they sew it back up, and then they do something with the fupa thing where they pull it up, and that aids in helping the incontinence, but it doesn't fix it completely, and then they can go in at the same time. Don't quote me on this. I've only talked to my doctor.
We are not medical professionals.
We're not medical professionals, but Dr. Svalak, if you're watching and you want to give me something free,
I might have been.
we might have been. We'll be there. You know what we should be? We should be lobby room cheerleaders.
Yeah,
that's what we should be.
Get it, girl. You
Get
deserve
it, girl.
it.
You deserve this.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's start a GoFundMe.
Well, here is, you want to know where this like really started to bug me the most. This is a ridiculous story, you guys. But okay, so my brother moves to LA and he loves dogs. He has this huge, enormous English bulldog that is like kind of the biggest dog's head you've ever seen in your life.
Like, that thing is going to chomp Jen in half.
Like, I don't know how this dog doesn't get stuck in doorways. And then they got a littler version that she's.
Oh yeah,
yeah. She is the scary one though.
I know she's a little. She's the one that you're like, oh, I don't know how you're gonna bob and weave.
But here's why I love her so much right now. So my husband. Sorry,
Whoops.
my brother. Weird. You know what? I'm just thinking.
Fine.
Who speaks nicely to me? My brother. Yeah. So
yeah.
So
who puts me in a hot headlock?
Who says please?
My husband.
Yeah, right.
Whatever.
So he goes, do you still have a sewing machine? Can I come over and you help me? And I'm like, 1,000%. This is what I live for. It's why I have the thing. Like, do you have a costume party that you're wanting to go to?
What do you need? I've got measuring tape. I've got
hold
chalk.
on. I'm ready. This is why I hoard all this
Jen's
shit.
literally like, you probably did just pee your pants, didn't you? Because
I did.
No, I mean pee your pants when
no.
he asked you that because you were so happy.
One time I said the words Channing Tatum in the car and Kristen Peter pants. She was driving and we had to go to a meeting. She turned on the seat heat just to try and dry it a little bit.
I know. I was so mad at you because you said something about Channing Tatum. We were at a studio, so it was very possible he would walk by.
Yeah.
And she said Channing Tatum, and I insta-peed, and then we had to go to meetings, and I had wet pants the whole time.
Yeah, that wasn't intentional.
I'm still not happy about that.
But it was funny. So my brother was like, so their little dog Hildy, that she was born with a birth defect where she literally does not have that muscle that holds your pee.
Oh no!
So
she piddles all the time.
Have you seen? She wears these dog diapers, and
Oh,
I asked him. I
no.
was like, "What
Is that what we're up to?
Well, that's. I feel like me. I'm like, how much are those? No. What exactly? But they bought these like little. They look
I
like.
was gonna sneeze. It's all I've ever wanted to see myself sneeze.
Oh God!
Hold on.
Yeah, you know what? We're gonna see all the ways we can get her to pee right now. Hold on.
Hold on.
She's gonna sneeze and pee.
Nope. No, it didn't happen. Oh, I thought it was gonna happen where I was gonna actually see myself sneeze, which is something I've always wanted.
You can't. It's physically impossible to keep your eyes open. That's a trivia.
Damn it. Okay, now I outdid it. Damn it, I thought about it too much. Oh, I was so close. I want to see myself on camera sneeze. Sorry.
Oh, okay. On camera.
I wanted to see what it would look like if
gotcha.
if I look good doing it. Okay.
Oh, well,
Sorry, my eyes are
I've
watering.
seen you sneeze before.
Okay.
So she has actually, when they brought her to the vet the first time, they said she has like this chromosome thing. She's like got these birth defects wrong. And so what one of the symptoms of that is that she won't have this like ureter muscle or whatever. So they're like, okay, after, which a lot of, unfortunately, female dogs, they get spayed and it's like a chop shop. They go in there with like a power saw and spay female dogs.
Jen,
and then,
big freaking downer, man.
But they do,
I
and
could
then they
talk
can't
about me
hold
peeing
their
my
pee.
pants. Don't talk about
Not
a freaking
dogs. Nope.
a pound puppy getting chopped.
That would get America to
I'm
care.
unstable right now.
I know, but they do. So we have had so many dogs, like Jaja that I had. My Jaja had that spay incontinence, is what they call it. So she had that. She couldn't hold it. So after she got spayed or whatever, then it was even worse. So she wears these little diapers. So my brother, being like the kind person he is, and does not want this dog to suffer, no matter how annoying this little issue is, bought these like disposable diapers.
I thought you were going to say something like, was about to put the dog down. I was like, no. Is that what's going to happen to us?
He's the last person on earth that would do that. But these dogs,
so they got the little diapers.
Yeah. So they got the little diapers, but she literally, it doesn't work. It just drains. Like I've seen her like playing in the yard and she'll be running and playing and like, so he bought all these like old school disposable diapers and we sewed them into these like pads that he could put in the disposable diaper for the dog. And my brother was like so appreciative. And he was like, I can't believe you're spending your time doing this. And I'm like, no, that dog deserves some dignity because this is not her fault. And it's probably embarrassing and she probably doesn't get a good night's sleep. So
she probably went to a PTA event and started to giggle and she wore pink pants thinking it was a nice spring color
anywhere around the dog because she will just piss herself and it's not fair. So don't you apologize?
It's not her fault. She had 2 mimosas and she started to laugh. God bless her.
So they're trying to find a doctor that can fix it. And I'm like, there better gall darn be a doctor that can fix it.
There's not doctors that can fix us.
Well, he was like, they do this thing. They call it, I'm going to say it so wrong. And it's going to be.
We are medical professionals.
We're medical.
It's called 100%
urethral puffing. No, that's
what I did on Thursday.
Name of an album.
That's what my husband and I call date night.
Yeah. It's like, here is also what it's not called. Urethral bulging. That's not what it's called.
All of these are turning me on for some reason. That or I literally have to pee and I am bulging.
Plumping?
Maybe.
So fine. It like, because you
bulging, puffing, plumping.
I'm using my hands on a podcast. So that's why you got to watch YouTube. But basically it's like some kind of like a filler of sorts that like makes the ureter thinner.
Oh yeah.
Like, can they do that for me?
I don't know, because I would say if I were a medical expert, which I'm not, unless you're talking about tummy tucks, because I've gone so much and researched it so much, I could probably do my own.
Yeah.
That I believe there's a lot that has to do with hormones when it comes to that area. In addition to your uterus and your ovaries, it also affects your bladder. So I think a doctor who is going to do that doesn't just go in there and do a one-stop shop. They got to kind of look at it. They should be looking at everything. And I'm not saying that you're having hormones. I'm saying you are a spry 30-year-old with everything in check. I'm just saying I think a doctor would want to look at everything, not just the actual act of peeing, or at least they should.
Well, go back to this doctor that will do stuff without looking at the whole picture, just to fix the problem. Well, and then it can fix the other problems that are less
doctor I'm going to has nothing to do with me peeing my pants. He's like, do you want to take off a few pounds and seal up this fupa situation?
If I could find a guy
I put it on payments?
Yeah. Can you mess up my thyroid so I can?
I'm like, look, doc, we have a home renovation that's about to happen, and I'm 4 years for saving for that. You got any pro bono work that you do?
I got somebody that does it in their garage. I don't know.
Yeah, just like if you got a van, if you do this, are you a teaching hospital? I'll show up. Everybody can take a stab at this. I'm fine with it.
It's got to be a thing though. Like, don't they do Botox?
They do. I think there is a meshing that they can do for your bladder, and I think there is a surgery they can go in there.
I listen to a lot of talk radio, and there's a lot of suits you can join against bladder mesh companies. I
don't know. Don't put me on the spot. I did. I think that they would say to you, and I'm not saying.
And bladder mesh, by the way, sounds grosser than urethral fluffing. That's way
bladder mesh. What could be a more disgusting word than bladder mesh?
I don't know. It sounds like it's like a Scottish sausage of some sort. Like it's
hello, here's your bladder mesh.
Yeah.
There's a bladder mesh. We got a bladder mesh with a side of suds.
The head cheese and the bladder mesh.
With a blood sausage.
Disgusting.
It's disgusting.
I don't want to feel grosser.
I don't want to feel grosser either, but I'm saying if you want to stay drier, I think a doctor would recommend pelvic floor workouts, which you and I don't want to do.
No.
Because we don't want to have to be on the floor and do a workout that doesn't literally help our outside appearance.
No,
it takes a long time too. It's very hard.
No, I don't.
So I don't know. I don't know what the options are. I'm not a medical professional. Should I TikTok it?
Maybe.
Okay.
Because I do feel like I understand where, if you are in an accident, you like injure your, let's say you got an elbow or a shoulder issue from tennis. Okay. I didn't even lose my bladder control doing anything fun playing tennis. I lost it because my baby has a huge head.
Yeah, same. My Irish babies ruined me. I don't know why this guy has to be hot and knows about the pelvic floor.
Hello.
Do you know what your pelvic floor is? Yeah, I know what you are, and you're hot dancing about my pelvic floor.
Look at his name.
What can happen when
We're
it's
on
not
TikTok.
working correctly?
Here's where we go for
Get
medical
questions
advice.
about your pelvic floor. Okay, Lance. That
Lance
seems right.
in your pants.
Schedule a virtual consult.
What?
Is that
Lance in your pants?
Lance in your pants? He's going to help you with your bladder mesh.
Okay, now I know what
Wait
I'm
a minute.
doing. Hold on.
Lance in your pants.
I don't want bladder mesh, Lance, and I don't want to do a whole bunch of sit-ups.
Lance in your pants. I'm already annoyed at your name. I'm annoyed that this is how you're going to give us information, and I'm annoyed that I'm going to follow you later.
Yes, absolutely. Why later? Let's
la-
just get in there and see.
it.
But this is where we go to
Wait,
for
he's like-
medical advice is
He's
TikTok.
like,
Thank you.
get your consult or your virtual consult. I'm like, look, man, I might not be the brightest bulb in the box, but I am not going to put my vagina up next to a camera because that's just straight porn, and I'm not making any money on it.
You know what? I think it's fine if your face isn't in it. I mean, I'm
But
not
if
saying
my
they all
face
look the
isn't in
same,
it-
but I can't
They
pick
don't.
You. I can't,
They don't all look
I can
the
tell
same.
you.
I'm going to tell you right now,
I
you're
bet
going
your
to see an
husband
injury
can't
on the
pick
right
you out of
side
the
on me.
lineup.
Yes.
On the right side from
what?
what?
I got a situation that happened down there, and I'm not too proud of
What?
it. Oh, God.
You have a sex injury?
No.
Oh,
No, Jen.
Then I don't want
I've
to hear
got
the
an
story.
injury.
Oh, is it?
I think I hurt myself water skiing. The right side I got a little damage there. I got a little.
Show me where the ski hurt you.
No, on my side of my hot dog bun.
How long ago?
When I was like 24.
And it's still what?
Doesn't look good.
Looks like what?
Okay.
Hold on.
I didn't know we were going to talk about.
Well, I didn't know.
I didn't know we were going to talk about this. I've never intended on telling anybody this information, and now I am telling everybody this information. I'm just saying, if there was a lineup, and I told you that information, I think you would point to mine and go, "That looks like a ski-doo situation."
I was going to say mine would probably be really like complimentary and pick somebody younger and just as like a wishful lineup situation.
I think you would know mine's mine because it would be crossing its arms and pissed and be like, "What do you want?"
Yeah, no, face isn't in it though. That's what I'm saying.
I know my.
What you're saying is, without going into too much upsetting detail, is that if your vagina was in a lineup, you have like a ski lodged on your right.
I had to like I hurt myself
With the strap?
No, fuck no, with the side of the ski.
Oh, so like the hot dog bun or the
not the hot dog bun, the
inside,
the inside part.
Oh gosh,
yeah, it hurt. I had a tear. Gross. I don't know if I'm ready to talk about this.
I think it's probably common. I mean,
how can you have a baby and not have a tear? You tear from hole to hole.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
But I'm just saying, when Humpty Dumpty was put together again, Humpty Dumpty might have a nuance down there that is different than
couple right angles. Okay.
I'm just saying, if I'm telling you this now, and there was a lineup of vaginas, I think you would go, "Oh, I think that might be my best friend's."
Yeah. No, I can tell that black hole of that bear bending over right there's my friend Kristin. I know that. That sun bear right there is my girl. I know her anywhere. But why does she have like a pimento loaf situation, a squared Oscar Mayer down there? I didn't know that was going to happen. You know what? Here, I say we use this.
It does not look that ugly. You described you described a bladder mesh vagina.
Does that look like pimento loaf?
I don't know, but that's disgusting.
I know, I pictured it that way. I don't want it to look that way.
You just found the more disgusting thing than bladder mesh. It's pimento loaf. That is the most disgusting.
Yeah.
Hello, would you like some pimento loaf?
Yeah, nobody wants a downstairs that looks like pimento loaf.
I'm just
nobody
saying,
wants a
mine
sandwich
isn't
that looks
perfect.
like pimento loaf.
Look,
I think if we're honest.
I think my outside situation is well done, zipped up, looks good.
Yeah, you've commented it's very compact.
It's very compact. I feel like, listen, God hands out a lot of things. I've had to deal with a lot of things, but I do think I have a sealed up situation. Okay. But on the inside where I hit the ski on my side.
That's because bears keep their privates inside their body until they're ready to use them. Casey, do you want a new job? She can't look at us.
I'm unprepared for this conversation.
Okay, well, listen to my brilliant idea.
Oh, God. Why is this? You said, oh, God.
You have an untreated medical problem down there.
Probably.
This is what we
I probably
do.
needed stitches.
We go to Lance in your pants, and we show.
Scare the fuck out of him.
Number one, yes, because we both go in there, and he's like, "You both need to be here for this," and I'm like, "I want to see you, not you, but Lance in your pants. I want to see that," and be like, "Look, she's got this injury. Let's have insurance pay for the whole area
to get fixed.
We'll fix your bladder. We'll fix your right angles. We'll fix all of it.
We were going to talk about yours, but now we've been talking about mine.
Well, we both need
mine's
it.
Like,
so.
You know what my situation is? It's kind of like when you get a dent in the car and you're like, dude, the guy gave me $1,000 to get the dent fixed.
Do I just
or I just keep the money
I know.
and deal with the dent. I've just kept with the dent. My husband has been around for the dent the whole time. I don't think I need to go fixing the dent, and then he thinks, oh, I want to drive the car all the time. I'm already like barely taking the car out of the garage as it goes. I don't think I should put a nicer. I don't think I should put.
It. What, you're not going to put 22s on a Honda Civic? Who wants to do that's a waste of, it's throwing good money after bad. You don't want to do that.
Mine's more of a Bronco situation.
Yeah. I could probably fix mine with a chip clip situation. But again, that's inelegant. I don't want to I want to enjoy the area for the next while.
I thought you wanted to fix more internal stuff, not external.
Well, I'm saying if that would work, I would do a chip clip, but I don't think a chip clip will work. I'm just saying it's going to have to be internal.
That's where your freaking bladder is, Jen. And if it's not, you've got a much bigger issue.
Listen, I know I don't keep it around in my pocket or something.
Because that's when you need to go to the doctor.
No, I don't think I need anything fixed in my vagina. I don't think, but I don't know.
Isn't that where your bladder is?
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
It's close to there, right?
Yes, but
it's in there. It's in the...
No, you don't keep your bladder in your vagina, Kristin.
It's like your vagina and then your bladder.
They're neighbors, but they're not touching.
Are you sure?
I'm sure yes. I'm sure. You know what? Yes. I'm not a medical professional.
I've had lots of people tell me to help me fix my bladder. They had to go through my vagina, and that is just this
seems like Lance has already been in your pants.
Lance and I were dating for
look at
technical.
There's a diagram.
Look, it's right there.
Okay.
There's your vagina.
Point to your vagina.
Right there.
Nope, that's your butthole.
Yep, that's your butt. Whoops.
Okay.
Wait, where is the vagina?
It's this middle one.
It's the middle one?
Yep.
Well, what's that up there?
That's your uterus. You keep your uterus up
I thought that was a bladder. Where's your bladder?
That's this guy right here.
Oh.
So totally different entrance.
Way different than I thought.
Yeah. Really actually hard to go in there. Hard to go in the entrance of your bladder, but that is your urethra.
Oh.
See?
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, that's not what I thought.
Yeah, I don't need to fix the middle part. I'm talking about you know what I'm talking about? I'm doing like a curb appeal kind of stuff on the front of
what's going on with you that you're doing a curb appeal situation? I told you this was my situation.
Just saying front of the housework. Front of the housework.
Like shingles falling off.
Yeah, I mean it's part of the function of my body, but I don't need, the interior's fine, and then my backyard, who gives a shit? But this is my front, I'm just saying the front part is what I need fixed,
which is where I pee you want from. Vaginal rejuvenation.
I wouldn't take it if somebody threw it at me.
You would?
I've actually heard it's super painful, though.
I've heard it's very painful. I am
but
not.
I
want this. I don't care what the inside looks like. I want the outside great.
Can I say I heard this really interesting thing that I did not know, and this is because we don't talk about women's health enough. Thank you very much.
Correct. Why would we? Why would we just tell everybody that you had a vaginal injury at one point and tore your hoo-ha?
Well, because some people, after you have your babies, your labia do not go back to what they used to be.
That was the word I was looking for. I can't remember it. I don't know if that's what I injured.
It sounds like that's what you injured. You injured your labia.
Yeah, it's not the outside. It's the inside, but not the inside.
Oh, okay.
The outside.
Casey, look this up. What's the labia minora majora? They're two. It's not minora. I say it wrong. Minora?
Minor and major. Or if you're me.
Mine are both major. So, But that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Is
oh God. Oh.
okay. Hold on. She's getting lightheaded, you guys.
Oh my God. Looks like Mickey Mouse.
Again, point on here where the ski hurt you. It's this part, right? Inner labia.
Yeah. Down. Wait. So if that was me, it would be that side. The right there.
Hold on. If that's you, let me cut. Let me use some scissors. Let me get some pruning shears real quick to get down to that. Okay, so that side.
Is that what it looks like? Is that what it is? That looks like a science experiment.
Well, I think I'm learning something too, actually.
I actually thought that was something, but that's just your leg.
Okay, I actually did not know that your urethral opening. I thought it was a lot closer to your clitoris than that.
Gee, mini Christmas, you're just saying the words like no problem.
Well, I am because I feel like we should talk about women's health.
And I know, but I like pretend names like Schmitteris. Or
hold on, I had a really good point about.
I'm sorry.
This is what I was going to say. Like people think like, oh, it's vanity or it's for your husband that you would get like the vaginal rejuvenation, but it isn't. It's because it's uncomfortable. It would be like if men always sat on their balls or something.
Oh my God.
Like directly underneath them. It's really painful for your body if they're too long. You have a lot of nerves in there.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable to like. Can you imagine like going through your life like
having
how many
it
women
out
have had to? Yeah.
Well, I don't think any woman should be in pain or uncomfortable because they're embarrassed or ashamed to go in and talk about this thing, and it should get fixed. That's what I think.
Yeah.
But I think there is a fine line where at least they like, if it is vanity, I don't care. That's the point.
I kind of don't care either.
I don't care. Whatever it is that makes you happy and makes you comfortable in your day, if that is you fixing your hoo-ha, God bless you. That is not where I want to put my focus because, like I said, the car drives.
Well,
and you know what? If I am ever found dead, and you don't have a way to identify me.
Oh, I don't want to ever have to look at your vagina.
You know, they'll be like, Miss Smedley, we brought in everybody.
I'm ready to do it. Give me a shot of whiskey.
We've already done her fingerprints. We've identified her.
Sure?
We don't know.
Does she have any teeth? Does she have any? She didn't have a wallet. I know she has a chain wallet. Does she have any? You know what? She
lost her idea in the
hotel. Just get a fucking tattoo in college? Why?
God. I'm just saying, I've left you with an idea.
At least I know now. Okay.
I'm just saying. I mean, I didn't know.
Because I
don't want to fix it because I don't care. I'm not uncomfortable. It doesn't hurt. It hurt like a.
I bet.
I don't even know how to put it into words.
There's so many nerves there. It's ridiculous.
It was, and I was ashamed when I heard it. I didn't want to tell anybody, so I was like trying to keep it to myself, and I was in excruciating pain.
Yeah.
And I felt like exactly what you would think.
Keep
like
circling the boat. Like ready to go in yet.
I'm not getting out of the water. I'm not getting out of the water. But it bled.
Yeah.
And it was like, but I like had a towel on and I was with friends and I was like, I don't want to tell anybody.
Listen, everybody has fallen trying to ride their dad's bike at some point, and you feel it in your molars.
I had a friend that lost her hymen because she hit the bar of a bike. And again,
interesting. I lost my hymen at a bar. So ironic.
Oh my God, I think that's our podcast. I think that's where that needs to end.
Well, hold on. I do have a hot flash if it couldn't get any hotter than this.
I just needed to get off this topic. And I'm not sure that I'm going to be okay with telling everybody about my labial injury. Labial injury, now that I know what it's called.
Labial?
Weren't we talking about you peeing your pants and somehow...
I just never heard the ski story before. But, you know, I do have something hot to shake that off. A palate cleanse, if you will. I do have a hot flash.
Okay.
Hot flash, hot flash. Hot flash.
It better be one I agree with.
Well, I think you will. And if not, then I strongly disagree with you. Do you know this super hot number, Orlando Bloom?
Yes.
Oh my God, he couldn't be any hotter in real life. And you also know He's a daddy.
Yeah.
He and Katy Perry, who I'm obsessed with.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Let it be known, she's awesome. They have a baby together and they're getting married. He right now is in, I'm going to say it wrong, and I'm sorry because I have the best of intentions. He's in Moldova, in the Ukraine, helping UNICEF with all the kids.
Oh my gosh.
In the Ukraine. So
yes. And that's another thing we need to shout out. It's just all the people in the Ukraine who are going through so much right now, and those moms, all these pictures on social media. Yes, so many of them are sad, but the thing that like moves me the most are these moms that are cooking full meals in bomb shelters, and they're finding ways to smile, and they're keeping things going. I think they're such heroes, and I love that celebrities that have power and platform are going in and helping somebody like Orlando Bloom.
Awesome.
Brings a lot of attention to a much needed cause. And Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis raised over $30 million.
They're so awesome. God
I just
bless
love that
them,
because I feel like sometimes celebrities are just big blowhards where I'm like, oh, great, you made a tweet or you put out an Instagram, good on you.
No, he's
but these are people that are doing
dangerous.
action, and I think that's really, really admirable.
He's a dad, and you hear the stories about like moms needing to get out of the country, and they're leaving like strollers
at the
border
train station for the moms
to get them. So it's awesome in the grips of like the darkest insanity that you see the humanity of people, and also take your shirt off, Orlando Bloom,
and take your shirt off, President of the Ukraine. I know, but I'm just saying
we can't.
He's
help
having a real
it.
minute.
Yeah.
I'm going to say his name wrong. I want to get it right. Zelensky.
Yeah.
Is it Zelensky or Zelensky? It's Zelensky. I am just saying he's wonderful. And he is somebody who has led his people when they have felt as scared and low as they could. I just think it's like, it's nice to see people do things that at a time that's difficult and make you feel like that things are going to eventually be okay.
It does make you feel like, yes, there will always be crazies, but there's a lot of Ukrainians at our school, and I was talking to a mom who was saying her parents have 6 people staying at their house.
That's amazing.
They're just like opening up their house, and they're like taking care of people, and it's like whatever's happened in the last few years gives me hope that like deep down people are good,
I believe that they are good. I just believe there's some real shitheads that have to be handled, but just like my broken labia
needs to be handled, and maybe insurance. Can you get in here and fix that? Because
evidently it's not up to code.
Somebody's gonna get injured.
Somebody's gonna get injured, and I'm not gonna be liable.
Oh, I was gonna say too that men break their wieners so that they get broken to the side, because I listened to this horrifying commercial that was like, if you
I saw it too
30%,
I saw it too.
I was like, guys, go to the doctor, let's all get our broken parts fixed, like, and
that's the thing. Here's what I think, and this is not I am a woman, so I'm speaking from a place of myself, and that I'm scared of doctors, and we all as mom put ourselves far second, third, fourth, fifth on the row. Like, I'm late for my mammogram currently. I know. But I believe if we all as women just went in and said what the problem is, and we didn't assert shame, shit would change. Just like men who are not only like, hey doc, my wiener doesn't work, can I get a blue pill? They're like, not only does it work, it's a little crooked. And they're like, let's make a medicine for that.
Insurance will pay for that.
And insurance will pay for it. You got a 30 degree right hook. Well, I've got a labia.
She's got a 90-degree right hook in her labia.
On a labia. It looks like I have 3 now. So let's fix that. Let's go in and just say the thing. Say like, I don't like peeing my pants all the time. What's my option?
That's what I'm going to do.
Because insurance should pay for that. And the second insurance does pay for it, those opportunities will be available for us, and everybody makes money. Everybody's worried about the money of it all. There's a need, and insurance will pay for it, and everybody will make money. So it's beneficial for us to be vocal about the things we want to have fixed.
There you have it. Kristin for Senate.
Nope.
No, she's got a dark past.
And a dark
square labia. Okay, that's our podcast.
Oh my God.